And it was my black dress. It was my black dress. I went on her page and I scrolled in. I'm talking about I scrolled in to see the fabric. Like, I'm trying to see the fabric. I'm trying to see every outline. Today I'm be telling a story time how I found out that my day one stole from me. For one, me and this girl, like, we literally grew up together and our moms are best friends. Like, best friends still to this day. So I don't really have a problem with her mom or nothing like that, but like, the situation is very, like, very weird. We always been close because we grew up together, whatever. We have baby pictures together. If I put it on the screen, we have baby pictures together, toddler pictures together. And our moms is best friends. They've been best friends since they were like 11 years old. You would think we supposed to be best friends, but no. We used to hang out like all the time. And like, we would go shopping, like, literally hang out all the time, like, go to the fair. We was hanging out, like, a lot. I moved to my dad's, like, after I used to hang out with her and I was younger, and I moved to my dad's, and then I recently had came back. I'm a junior now. I came back for... I probably came back in 8th grade, and then me and her became friends my freshman year again. When I moved to my dad's, like, I didn't talk to her anymore because, like, my dad and my mom don't live in the same, like, city or nothing like that. So I lived far away, so we weren't cool, like, we weren't talking anymore, and then we became back close when I came back. We were really close. We hung out, like, all the freaking time. Like, I'm talking, bro, if you know me and you have me on social media, then you'll see, like, we literally was posted up together every day. Literally, I'm talking, she would come to my house all the time, and my mom lives like 30 minutes away from her. She was at my house all the time, staying the night. Even when I had like work, because I was working at the time, I don't even work no more. But when I had work, she would stay the night at my house, and like she'll stay there while I'm working, because I used to work on the weekends. I worked shifts like 6 a.m. to 2 and stuff like that, so she'll stay at my house. Like, that's how close we were. Like, I trusted her. She would be in my room when I was at practice. If she was coming over and she needed to get dropped off earlier and I was like still at school or something, she would come over and she would stay at my house like by herself or in my room by herself until I got there. Should I give her a name? Because y'all, it's a part 2 to the story, because somebody else stole from me. It was like a trio, and both of them ended up stealing from me. So I don't know. I'm gonna call them, I would call them thing 1 and thing 2, but that might get a little confusing. So I need like some separate names.
One eternity later.
I was just giving some random ass female names. So I'm gonna call this girl Autumn. I don't know why. So if your name is Autumn, my bad, but I'm gonna call her Autumn because I'm not giving no bitch no clout. And then the second bitch that stole from me, I'm gonna call her Cassidy. I don't know why I thought of these 2 names, but I did. That's not their real name, but that's what I'm gonna call them because I'm not gonna name drop. So Autumn, this story is about Autumn, but Cassidy stole from me too. In the next video, I'm gonna talk about how she stole from me, but that's in a whole different video, so stay tuned. Autumn and Cassidy, we was like a trio because Cassidy is my blood cousin. Keep that in mind. Cassidy's my blood cousin, and then for some reason, Autumn and Cassidy, they're in the same grade. They're freshmen. I'm a junior, so they're like around the same age or whatever. They was getting hella drama in middle school and shit like that. Obviously, last year they wasn't in high school because they're freshmen this year. So they were in 8th grade. I was in high school. They were getting hella drama. And they was freaking Autumn kept getting beat up, jumped, and all this. I had to keep defending her, arguing with all these people for her. Cassidy got in a fight. I guess it was for her. And ended up getting beat up almost by this white girl. And everybody else had to jump in. I wasn't there, obviously, to help my cousin because I didn't go to middle school. Anyways, yeah, keep that in mind. So we were like a trio, but they was always falling out with each other for some reason. I don't even remember why, but they was always falling out with each other and then getting back cool. We have so many videos. Like, I can literally upload the videos and pictures. We have so many videos and pictures together, like all 3 of us. Like, we always hung out and we always had sleepovers at my house. This one night they had a sleepover at my house, right? Because at my mom's, if y'all watch my old videos, you'll see like my closet is like big at my mom's and stuff like that. They were playing dress up in my clothes, which I don't care. As long as I get my stuff back, I don't care. And like dress up or whatever in my clothes, and it was wearing like my dresses or whatever. And like I said, I didn't care. I literally have a video. Bro, I have videos of everything and pictures of everything because we used to goof around and record everything. So I don't know if I'm gonna put the video in there or not. I'm gonna try to put as much receipts as I can in the video. But yeah. Dang, I forgot who I called Cassidy and who I called Autumn. Cassidy is my blood cousin, and Autumn's like, okay, yeah, Autumn. Autumn had my black dress. She was wearing my black dress, and she loved the dress. Like, loved the dress. Like, loved the dress. So she's taking hella pictures in it, and I'm not stunting nobody, so post up in the pictures all you want. I don't care. I'm not hating or nothing. You feel like the dress cool, I don't care. So she's taking hella pictures in it, all this other stuff, which I didn't care. But, like, just keep in mind that she loved this dress. Like, obsessed with this dress. Bitch, she wasn't taking it off. Cassie's sisters come over, I think, like, the next day, and we're all hanging out, which is my blood cousins. Although my blood cousins plus Autumn. So we're all hanging out. I couldn't find my black dress. And I'm not the type to jump to, like, conclusions or accuse nobody of stealing from me. So what I did, I told my big cousin, I told her, I'm like, I think she stole my dress. I was like, I can't find my dress, and they had it on last night. Like, I told her everything that happened. I was like, they had it on last night, and she liked the dress. So I'm like, it's kind of weird how the dress is missing now. And she was like, do you think she stole it? I was like, I don't know. We low-key went out our way to go in her bag low-key and look for the dress, and we didn't find it. So I low-key felt bad because I was like, I'm not trying to accuse her of stealing, but it's like, where's my dress? I don't know why I didn't ask her. I don't think I asked her where the dress was because I didn't want to be petty. Like, I didn't want to be like, oh, where's my dress? And she's like, girl, like, it's, you know, so I'm like, I don't know, maybe that's my fault. That's my fault. Could have just asked her where the dress was, but I was like, because it was kind of weird, because it was like, I told everybody to hang up my stuff, and it was nowhere to be found in my room at all. So I'm kind of wondering, like, how you wear my dress last night, and my dress is gone all of a sudden. Didn't find it in her bag, and then I think that's when we had asked her, somebody asked her where was it, and then she was like, it was automatically, all of a sudden it was on the couch. And, like, we have laundry on the couch, like, clothes at the time. So it was, like, in that pile of clothes, which was kind of suspect because I don't know why it was all the way down there because when they were trying it on and stuff, it was late. I'm trying to figure out why my dress is all the way downstairs. Could have just left it in my room. Like, it was confusing. We have a bathroom upstairs and everything, so it's not like you went downstairs. Like, I don't know. There was no reason for her to go downstairs and put the dress downstairs. I don't know. That was kind of confusing, but I didn't think nothing of it at the time. I just grabbed my dress and put it back. So I was like, oh, I accused her of doing something that she didn't do. That's what I was thinking at the time. Fast forward, they don't get along. Like I said, they kept falling out. So around this time, they don't get along with each other anymore. I have to hang out with them separately. Me and Cassidy, my blood cousin, we kind of became friends with this other girl or whatever, which I don't talk to her anymore either. But it was like a new trio since she didn't get along with Autumn. I was still friends with Autumn, but it was like a new trio. So one day we were in a FaceTime. You know, she don't like her, so she became the topic. Autumn became the topic of discussion in this FaceTime for some reason, and when they were in her page, they were screen sharing, they went on her Instagram page. And why did they scroll to a post, and they scrolled in, and it was my black dress. It was my black dress. So I was like, that's not my dress. I told him, I was like, I don't think that's my dress. Like, she would not steal from me. That's not my dress. And it was like, go look, that's your dress. I went on her page and I scrolled in. I'm talking about I scrolled in to see the fabric. Like, I'm trying to see the fabric. I'm trying to see every outline of the dress. I'm literally looking at everything in the dress. And I'm like when I scrolled in, because the fabric, like the type of material it was made out of, it was like, but when I scrolled in, it was the dress. It was the dress. But I still, like, was not trying to, like, accuse nobody, because, like, I already accused her of stealing a dress, and she didn't steal a dress. So I'm like, I'm not gonna accuse her again of stealing this dress. I'm like, okay, this is not my dress. This is not my dress. And I'm starting to think, I'm like, she was so obsessed with the dress, maybe she bought it or something. So I'm like, y'all. I was like, are y'all sure this is my dress? I'm like, bro, like, I need 100% clarification that this is my dress before I pop off. Because I don't like accusing people of stuff, and I'm not gonna ruin our friendship over me thinking she got my dress and she don't got my dress. The dress is from Shein. It's $8. That's why I'm like, she did not steal that cheap ass dress. Like, it's not that serious. Like, I was like, she did not steal that dress. Like, I could not believe she stole that dress, because she's not broke. Like, I know her and her family. Like, she got clothes, she got shoes. I'm pretty sure if she needed $8 to get a dress, her parents would have gave it to her. She's not broke. So I'm like, she did not steal my dress. Like, it's your dress. It's your dress. And I'm like, it's not my dress. It's not my dress. I flipped my whole room upside down. I'm like, if I can't find my dress, I'm texting her. I flipped my whole room upside down. I'm looking everywhere in the house. I'm looking at every laundry, the washing machine, the drying machine, every pile, every tote of clothes, my closet, every hanger, everybody's closets, my mom's room, my sister's room, my brother's room, under my bed. I'm cleaning my room, trying to find out where this dress is at. And I'm like, I really shouldn't even have to do all this looking, because it really should just be hung up, because around this time was winter. I wasn't even wearing that dress. So I remember exactly where it was hung up, because I had my clothes organized. If y'all see my other videos, y'all can see I have my clothes organized, like jeans, dresses. So I'm looking in my dress section, it's not there. So I'm like, that's the only place it could be. And I flipped the whole house. I'm looking through the whole house and I still didn't see it. So it's gone. So I'm starting to think, okay, maybe she do have my dress. Like, dang, that's crazy if she really stole my dress. Like, it's $8. If you wanted a dress that bad, we could have went $4 in and got you that dress. Your mama could have ordered the dress. You could have ordered the dress. You ain't that broke. I hung out with you all the time. We was not that broke. We was buying Chipotle. We was going to the mall, buying all these clothes. There's no way you don't have $8. You could have asked to have the dress. I got so many clothes. I be giving clothes to people, to be honest. I be letting everybody borrow my clothes, because everybody just love to wear my clothes. I'm not stingy with my clothes. You could have asked to borrow a dress. You could have asked to have the dress. You could have bought the dress off me. You could have bought the dress yourself. You could have did something. You ain't have to steal it. I texted her and I'm like, where's my black dress that you was wearing that one day? Because it's been months. Because when we hung out and they were trying on that dress and I accused her of stealing it the first time, that was in the summer, and it's winter now. But like I said, she was always at my house, and when I'll be gone, like at work, school, and practice and stuff, she'll be in my house. So it's really like, she had time to steal it if she really, like, she had time to steal it. So I wasn't worried about that, because I know there was a way for her to steal it, because I gave her so many opportunities to be in my room without, like, me or nobody in there. She's been in my room all the time by herself. So I knew, like, she had a way to steal it, but it was just like, why though? I don't see why she would steal it. I text her like, where my dress at and stuff, and she's like, basically saying like she don't have the dress, she put it back. I was like, that dress, but you posted it on Instagram and it looks exactly like my dress, and I cannot find it nowhere. And she's basically like, no, I don't have it. And I think I kind of like told her, like, I think you have it. Like, I'm sure you stole my dress. And she blocked me. That's how I knew she stole my dress, because she blocked me. She tried to tell me that she had a friend that had the dress and she wore her dress. So I'm like, I low-key was about to believe it at first. I'm like, oh, so you wore somebody else's dress and they just have the same dress as mine. So I'm like, okay. I text that girl who dress it is, and I'm like, do you have a dress that look like this from Shein? Because I think she stole my dress. And I'm like, I'm telling this girl, I'm like, do not lie. I'm like, do not lie for her, because you finna get it just as bad as her if she stole from me and you backing it up and lying. Like, do not lie to me. Like, I'm telling her, do not lie. If you do not have that dress, do not lie to me. And she sent me a picture. She hurried up and snapped me every black dress she had, and none of them looked like that dress. So I'm like, you couldn't have wore her dress, because she don't even got that dress. It's my dress. How you wear her dress and she don't even have that dress? So she was like, I'm like, so that's all the dresses you have? She's like, yeah, these are the only black dresses I have from Shein. It was not the same dress. So I was like, okay, now you lying. Kind of like went off on her, but she blocked me, so I really couldn't say too much. I told my mom. It got to her mom, and like for the longest she just kept saying she didn't have the dress, and it was making me mad, because like for the longest, like I'm talking for weeks and stuff, she just keeps saying that she don't have it and that she didn't steal it. She was like, I think she was embarrassed to admit that she stole it. And I ain't gonna lie, I was popping off like on Snapchat, everything. I'm like, this bitch stole from me, I'm beating that ass when I see her. I was talking so crazy, because nobody ever really stole from me before like that. I don't know, that's like mad disrespectful. And it was the fact that she had the nerve to post it on Instagram, and then I was dumb enough to not even know. I'm hanging in her face every day, and she posting up in my dress on Instagram. How you gonna post up in my dress on Instagram and you stole it from me? And we got each other on Instagram, so I'm like confused. Did you not think I was not gonna notice? Or I mean, I wouldn't have noticed if nobody brought it up to me, because I got too many clothes for me to be realizing that. It's just the point. How you gonna post up on Instagram and my stuff? Be for real. That was really, I don't know, that was really disrespectful. Really disrespectful. I'm like, for the longest, I'm literally mad. Like, I'm like, we have to fight. That's what I'm telling her. But y'all have to keep in mind, she's in 9th grade, I'm a junior, and she fragile. Like, like I said, she was getting jumped and stuff in middle school. She does a lot of this. Like, she getting so much drama, but she cannot fight. So it's like, I don't know. Like, most of me didn't want to fight her, because low-key, it's like, it hurt my feelings when I be so close to people and they be doing stuff like this. Like, That's so fake. Like, I swear I don't talk to people for real. Like, I really be in my own lane because everybody always pulling something fake. Like, in his next story time, like, about, Cassie stealing from me, bro, this one is wild because it was my blood cousin. And what's crazy is she was in this, like, she the one that's told me this girl was wearing my dress on Instagram and she gonna go steal from me too. But that's a story for a whole other day. And that story is actually juicy because she got me fucked up. She got me fucked up for real. That story, stay tuned for that story. I might make that story time tomorrow or something because, like, this girl, she cannot fight, bro. So I'm like, most of me didn't want to fight her because for one, I knew I was going to beat her up. And then for two, should I have said that on YouTube? I don't want them to take my video down. But I didn't want to fight her because it's like, she's not going to win. And for two, it's like, it was like, dang, I was low-key hurt because I'm like, we're supposed to be friends. Like, close. Like, our moms are best friends. We grew up together. You stole from me. Like, that's crazy. And then kept lying about it. Like, that's wild. So it's like, I didn't even want to, like, I don't, like, I hate to fight somebody that I'm, like, I was really close with. Because it's like, dang, most of me just want to cut them off and keep it going. But then it was, like, eating me up in my head. Like, you let this girl steal from you and get away with from it. So half of me wanted to just leave the situation alone and just not talk to her no more. But, like, my thoughts was like, no. Payback, that get back a motherfucker. I was like, I have to fight her. I did not even end up fighting her because so eventually she got to talking about, she like admitted to stealing a dress, right? One day, like, this situation was going on for the longest because she used to do, petty stuff. Like, we've seen her at the fair because, mind you, this happened in winter. I didn't see her no time after that or whatever because I was at a different school. Mind you, I was at a different school freshman and sophomore year. This year, my junior year, I switched to their school. So I'm at the same school as all of them now. But before that, I wasn't at that school. So I didn't see her, like, at school or nothing like that. When summer came, I seen her at the fairs. And she would do petty stuff. Like, when I tell y'all, she was so messy. She did petty stuff. Like, she'll text her mom, like, oh, they're trying to jump me. Saying me and Cassie were trying to jump her. Or we were trying to fight her. And we wouldn't even say shit to her. Like, she was really just making shit up. Like, that's how messy she is. And everybody knows she's messy. But that's how she was always a mess. Because she just did too much of this. But she would do stuff like that. And that would make me want to fight her more. Because it's like, be lucky that I already didn't beat your ass on sight for stealing from me. Like, be lucky I'm giving you a pass. Like, I'm seeing you at the fair. I might mean mug you or something, but I didn't say nothing to you. I didn't touch you. Be lucky. Like, keep going about your day. Why are you trying to start stuff for me? So then my mom would get to texting us talking about leave her alone. And we're like, we didn't even do nothing to her. So she would do all that lying stuff, like, all the time. Even when school started, she started doing that, trying to make it seem like we bumping into her in the hallways and all this other stuff. Nobody was doing that. Nobody was doing that. Like, I literally would, no. If I wanted to fight you, I would have fought you. Like, calm down. Making it seem like we were just picking with her. And even if I was, girl, you stole from me. I have all rights too if I was, but I really wasn't. I was leaving her alone. And I was minding my business, but she, you know, she likes to be a mess, so she was doing that. And that's what made me not like her even more, because it's like, girl, be lucky that I left the situation alone and leave it at that. Why are you trying to, like, make it bigger than what it is? Like, it's like she lived for drama. It didn't make sense to me. That's another reason why I couldn't be cool with her, because she was in too much drama. Keep in mind that she stole from Cassidy too. Because remember when I said that they were getting in fights in middle school and Cassidy had got, you know, beat up by this white girl or whatever. This white girl. Well, not beat up, but like she wouldn't have won if people didn't jump in. Yeah, Cassidy, my blood cousin, got beat up and she left her hoodie at school, and Autumn stole that hoodie too. So we both were like, because she stole from both of us. So we didn't like her, to be honest. She was more in her league though, because not even to act like that, but both of them cannot fight. So she keeps saying, Cassidy kept saying she was gonna fight Autumn because she had more beef with her. Like I said, they used to always be in stuff. Like when I was cool with both of them, and they never fought. And what's crazy is they both don't know how to fight, but they both talk so much stuff, and they both love to be in drama. So I was saying, like, maybe y'all just need to fight, because heads up, if I go heads up with both of them, I'm really mopping shit. So I'm like, y'all might as well, like, y'all is a good battle for each other, because y'all both the same age, y'all both talk a lot of stuff, y'all both can't fight. Everybody was waiting for that fight. Everybody was really waiting for that fight, but they didn't fight because, like I said, they do too much of this. Fast forward until when school started, and I'm at the school with them now. Okay, so she texted me on Instagram one day. I was with Cassidy because that's my blood cousin. We were all like, we were doing grocery shopping and stuff with my mom, her mom, whatever. She texted me on Instagram. She was texting that day, basically saying like, she ruined the friendship. Like, she's sorry that she ruined the friendship over something like that, and she was stupid and I could put the messages on there. I don't even remember it, but I think I have the messages on Instagram. Still, I don't remember everything, but you'll see it on the screen. But it was basically, she was saying that she was stupid for it, and she's sorry, and like, she don't want beef. I was like, I don't even know how to feel, because I feel really disrespected. Like, I was like, I don't even know how to feel. So I don't remember everything I said to her, but I was just feeling disrespected, and I didn't know whether to just leave the situation alone or beat her up. Like, I didn't know what to do, because I was like, I cannot, like, I couldn't see myself beating her up, because we were so close. But it was like, I felt so disrespected. I was fighting my thoughts. Like, I don't know, it was too much. Her mom and like my mom was basically like, they agreed to like just letting us fight it out, but she didn't want to fight. And she said that she don't want me to fight her at school. She said she'd rather, if I catch her outside of school, she'd rather it be that and not fight her in front of everybody at school, I guess. Because like I said, y'all, I would have mopped her. She said she'd rather me not fight her at school. And I'm like, okay, I won't fight you at school then. And then it came down to a point where I didn't even see her outside of school. I think I seen her at a game. Her name, Cassidy. Cassidy, like I said, always in drama. They both always in drama. But Cassidy was in drama with another girl, some other girl. And they were all sitting by each other because they were all friends. Autumn, the girl that Cassidy was beefing with, and all of them were sitting next to each other at a game. So me, Cassidy, and my other cousin, which is her sister, we was up there being petty, low-key, like, I don't know, we was being petty. Like, I don't know, we just went up there and we just stood in front of them, like, stood up because they were sitting on the bleachers, and we stood up in front of them. Just being petty, honestly. And then when we left the game, or when we were leaving the game, and she came off the bleachers, because she tried to hurry up and speed walk. Like, she was, every time she see me, she, like, I'm not even kidding. So she's, like, trying to speed walk out of the game, and I grabbed her, and I pushed her over. Like, I didn't push her, but, like, I grabbed her and turned her towards me, and I was like, where's my dress? And she was like, I gave it back. I was like, no, you didn't. And then I was really doing this I didn't want to fight her, because it was, like, it's too much love. Like, that's what it is, for real, for real. I cannot see myself beating somebody up that. Especially because she was so sorry, too. So it's not like, she stole the dress or whatever. She apologized, gave it back, whatever. So it's kind of like, I just let it go. But in this moment, I was being petty, though. So I grabbed it, because she was in front of her friends and stuff. So I grabbed her. I'm like, where's my dress that you stole? Like, that you stole. I'm trying to let everybody know she stole. She's like, I gave it back. She's trying to hurry up and leave and stuff. And I'm like, no, you didn't. And then she hurried up and left, and I was like, whatever. I left that whole situation alone, to be honest. Like, because come to find out, she gave the dress to my mom, I guess. I haven't, like, talked to her ever since, for real. But, like, half of me be like, I gotta get my payback, but half of me be like, just leave it alone. It's 2025. Y'all, it's the third day of 2024, and I'm trying to be a new person. And I'm trying to be calm. People just be testing me, bro. I got some more, y'all. I said this is my junior year. I got into 2 fights last year and sophomore year. And I'm gonna tell those story times too. But I was like, I'm gonna just tell the story time because it's like the easiest story to tell. But this next one about my cousin stealing from me is outrageous. Like, this story is crazy. But I'm gonna tell that story next. That shit didn't die, didn't shit. Oh, and more of the story, this story just goes to show you, like, if you think your main man's not gonna cross you, they will. If you think you're not gonna get backdoored, you will. I was dumbfounded, for real. When they showed me that Instagram, I was like, ain't no way she stole from me. I'm like, no. So that's crazy, for real, for real. I could have gave you $8. I could have gave you $8. Everybody talking about they cutting everybody off for January 1st and for the new year, because it's 2024 now. It's the 3rd day of 2024. Everybody talking about they cutting people off for New Year's. I didn't do my arts and crafts. I was leaving people in December. I was leaving people in November. I was leaving people in October, April, March, June, July. I've been leaving people. When you do one thing, you're gone. You're a goner. I don't understand how half of y'all people really be friends with people, and it don't make sense to me. Because how you friends with this girl? She just last year, or she just slapped you or something, or she was just on Facebook telling your business. How y'all back friends? Because me personally, no. Everybody that I hang with has not done nothing to me yet. All the people that I used to hang with, they did something to make me mad. Because one small thing and you're out of there. That's why I be by myself. In the cut with me, myself, because I be vibing. Classic cut with myself, I be vibing. Because these hoes be fake. So, let me really give y'all a motivational speech. Because I'm really tired of it. I'm tired of seeing y'all hanging with people who don't even fuck with y'all. Y'all be so scared to lose to have enemies and y'all be so scared to lose friends. If somebody is being weird, that one friend that be, you know, always saying slick stuff or little hating comments under her breath, say something to her, cut her off. You do not have to be her friend. Y'all be so scared to cut people off. Like, y'all don't know how many people I be hanging out with and they always be doing all this freaking, or I be around people and they be like saying stuff about people that they hang out with. Like, oh, I don't even like her because she's always saying stuff about me, or she was telling my business. Why are you still hanging out with her? I hate people like that. Like, oh my god, if you don't like them, then don't hang out with them. Everybody that I hang out with, they're cool until they do one thing wrong and they're gone. I don't do that forgiving. I don't do that nothing. You can get left right now today. I don't give. I'm since birth, and you do one wrong thing and you gone today, right now, right this second, at 3 o'clock, because that's what it is. It's 3 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Not really just my speech, because I'm just tired of y'all. Like, y'all don't have to be friends. Like, for real, you do not need friends. You have yourself. I'm being so scary. That's what that is. That's scary. How you scared to cut somebody off because you scared to lose your friends and be by yourself, and you just gonna keep hanging with that person who keep talking about you? It's not worth it. Cut them off. You literally disrespecting yourself by hanging with people who disrespect you. If they're telling your business, if they got hate and stuff, if they're not supporting you, if they just weird, they messy, or you think they're just a toxic person, cut them off. You do not have to be their friend. I'd rather be lonely to hang with weird bitches. Like, that's why I'm too real for y'all. Like, comment, subscribe.